Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29, back again for another Super Sons Fortress of Attitude Wayne Family Adventures episode. Shalom and good day all. And today we are going to be covering chapters 10, 11 and 12 of the Wayne Family Adventures. And I really hope you look forward to enjoying this particular episode, to which in this one we finally get the conclusion, or this first part of the episode, we finally get the conclusion of what happens with Duke Thomas's crush story. Then we move into another story. And last but not least, we get to see one of the Super Sons back again, and that is, of course, Damian Wayne. And there is some real funny stuff that actually happens here in this particular one, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you, the subscriber and the viewer. I must admit, this is something that DC has put out, which has been quite consistent, especially through the webtoons. Oh, before I do anything, there is something I do need to do, and that is to copy and paste the link in the description, the link in the chat, in regards to the chapters that we'll be covering. So it will be chapters 10, 11, and 12. And it's really good to see how well this story is actually continuing and concluding. It's even with a lot of the feedback which I have noticed in regards to the webtoons, and I'm glad I've actually created an account on webtoons to which I could actually leave feedback myself, because if it's one thing that this has actually done, it's actually brought a lot of people to actually enjoy the Wayne Family Adventures, but they do need more content. DC do need more content. It would be nice if they did one covering the Super Sons. It would be nice if they did one covering Superman. They could even do one covering the Justice League. Like, there's so many so many more that DC could actually cover in regards to this. Not only that, they still need to promote at the end of these stories, and I still stand by what I said. They still need to promote at the end of these stories a way to which they can get the reader of the webtoons to pick up the comics or the trades. And that is the only criticism that I have against DC in regards to this. And it would be really nice if they use this as an opportunity to, like, with each character that they put in the story, whether it's Duke Thomas, Stephanie Brown, Cassandra Kane, Damian Wayne, they need to still promote, like, the comics that they are presently in, or comics that they have been in, or even trades that they have been in. So when this finishes, or when they finish at the end of this, they could literally promote the comics or trades or whatever else, or even omnibuses. Like, I'd love to see the Super Sons omnibus to be promoted in this, especially with Damian Wayne. Well, it's time to make a start then on this first one that we'll be covering, and that is Crush. Episode 10, Crush, Free of Free, the Batman Wayne Family Adventures. And as we start to make our way into the story, we're of course at the Wayne family mansion, or at the Wayne mansion. We see a bit of a light on, and we've got Duke Thomas. And one wonderful thing here is that we get to see his thoughts. I don't understand what went wrong. And we've got him here, and he's just sighing in disbelief. And out comes just a bit of a flashback with who he met up, like the previous character that we met in the additional, or in the past chapter. I thought it was going well. What did I miss? And as you can see, this breakup happens in the school for him. And here we get to see what happens in the course of events. And she responds, I do like you. I just don't think this is working. He responds, whilst they're still in school, is it something I did? She replies back, you didn't do anything. It's me, I promise. But maybe we can still be friends? So their relationship isn't completely ended, but they've literally just become acquaintances more so than boyfriend and girlfriend. And you can see in his very down look, and the artist has done a really nice job in bringing this out in Duke Thomas. Yeah, friends, sure, and you get that he's upset about it. This part of the story ends in regards to what actually happened here. And he's thinking, it's not you, it's me. Has that line ever been has that line ever made anyone feel better? And he's still resting there on the Wayne family mansion, and surprise, surprise, someone turns up to the scene. And guess who? It's Cassandra Kane. She says hey, he says hey, and immediately really nice scene here done by the artist. And we've got Cassandra Kane saying sorry, even though she's not fully involved with what happened. And in comes Dick Grayson. Hey, you got room for one more? And we've got Duke responding, so everyone knows, huh? Yeah, detective training, all that. Yeah, detective training and all that. You get used to it. And he responds after that, oh, great. And here we've got Dick Grayson responding, I've got Damien guarding your door. He'll hold off Bruce until you're ready for the post-breakup pep talk. It's a deuce. Hey, look who's made it. Hey, good to see you, Shinkai. I hope you're doing well. It's interesting they've made Cassandra Kane the first character to show up. I totally agree there, Shinkai. Because of all characters, you wouldn't think that she would be the first. And yeah, even though she's very mute in some essence, and very non-verbal, she's the first one to turn up at the scene to show her sympathy and condolences in regards to what happened in the situation. Even though, yeah, one good thing, at least she isn't dead. Not Cassandra Kane, but the girlfriend. At least she isn't dead. And you just see how the art is done with the eyes of both Duke Thomas and Dick Grayson. Then Cassandra Kane responds, "Want to talk?" Out of the most non-talkative bunch. And he just responds, "No." And this is probably one of the best scenes in this. No doubt about it. This is the best scene that's in this particular chapter. And it's just really amazing as to how the artist as well as the storyteller have put this into the story. Fantastic job, DC. It's all I can say. Fantastic job. All right, moving to the next bit of the story. And he responds, "She wants to be friends." Duke learns the hard way. That not every relationship is the perfect relationship. How am I supposed to go back to that after everything? And you can see he's almost got tears in his eyes. Dick Grayson responds, it's okay to need space. You're allowed to give yourself time to heal." And again, another good job there done with Dick Grayson. In the artwork. And we return. It doesn't feel like it'll ever get better. And he's just got tears balling. Again, more great work from the artist. Absolutely amazing. And then we've got Cassandra Kane. Another great shot, even though this is towards the end of the story. And she responds, "It will, promise." And then you've got Dick Grayson practically indicating that they're going to be supporting through this. And they respond, "We've got you, Duke. We're here." And of course, we move on to the credits. And such a wonderful job done by all the people who were involved in this story. And as I always say, this is the area in the part of the comic where, or in the part of the webtoon, where they really need to start to put in like comics or trades where these characters are in. So seeing that we had Dick Grayson show up. He's in the present Nightwing run, which is being done by Tom Taylor. Some like him, some don't. The next thing, with Cassandra Kane, she will be appearing in the Batgirls run, which is coming through DC Infinite Frontier, and I think it's a 3-issue miniseries. It might be 5 to 6. So I could be incorrect on that. The next we've got is Duke Thomas, and Duke Thomas has been making some appearances in the Batman Urban Legends. So definitely check that out. So time to move to the next chapter. Chapter 11. And it's called Not It. Very interesting title. So let's move directly into the story. And as we start off, we begin in the Batcave. And this one has to do with missions for the Bat family. So this is really interesting as to how this story begins. And I liked how this was done. And I also like some of the references to which we get in regards to some of the villains that they'll be going up against. So, time to get started. Before we head out, there are still some open cases we need to discuss. And of course, we've got Bruce Wayne in his attire as Batman. Kite Man is on the loose. And of course, we've got a picture of Kite Man. And of course, his bum bag. Who wants to take point? And he's asking through the members who will be the one to take on, of course, Kite Man for their case or mission. And of course, we've got Cassandra Kane, Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Red Robin, and of course, Stephanie Brown. Spoiler. Oh, do you notice that someone's missing here? Hey, good to see you, brightest day. I hope you're doing well. And thanks for dropping by. And as you can see here, we've got a character missing. Maybe he's already on a mission. I won't say who. And then Batman responds, because no one wanted to take the case, he directly hands it to Stephanie Brown. Spoiler. Fine. Kite Man. Fine, Stephanie. Kite Man is yours. She responds, hard pass. Kite Man keeps trying to become my nemesis. And I'm just like, why are you so obsessed with me? No means no, dude. Just a little bit of banter. And Batman responds, that's not a valid reason. She still responds, hard pass. Fine, we'll come back to Kite Man. And you can see that they're trying to pull off a bit of a joke on him. And, of course, we see Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, and, of course, Stephanie once again. The Baffler has been causing some problems by the docks. And we get a picture of the baffler. Gordon asked us to intervene. And I love the response here. Oh, knock off Riddler. Seriously? From Tim Drake. Thanks for volunteering, Tim. And he's got that look of disgust in his eyes. What? No fair! No fair! Then he responds, I'll give you $20 if you take this case. Dick Grayson. Sorry, Timmy, no deal. Which brings us to our last case. I hope you're ready for this. Oh, hold on. Baffler with a question mark on the suit. Riddler and Clumas. Yes, I imagine they would. But of course, seeing that they're villains, they probably wouldn't need to sue. They'd probably just cancel him. One would probably use death. The other one, I don't know. Probably riddle him to death. Which brings us to our last case. And again, notice that someone is missing in this this particular episode. I know who it is. Probably the only smart one there. You ready for it? Condiment King. Now, who'd have thought the Condiment King would make an appearance in this? Trust me, I didn't. But it was really good. And we've got to look in Dick Grayson's eyes. Not him again. And we've got Cassandra Kane responding, the worst. And we've got Tim smiling there. And of course, Stephanie Brown. Sort of got the look as if, what the hell? And then she responds, I'll take Kite Man if it means I don't have to fight Condiment King. What was it she said earlier? That she didn't want to go up against Kite Man? And after that, we get sold. Then it's got that leaves. Guess which two will be on the case? Cass? No. You owe me. No. And then we've got the look of them staring each other down. Really, really, really well done here with what they've done with the art. And also the colors that are used. Great job. Absolutely great job. And of course, Cass wins the stare down. And Dick Grayson responds, or Nightwing responds, "Fine, I'll take Condiment King." And then we've got Tim Drake responding, "I bet Baffler's looking real good to you right now." And that smirky smile on not just Tim's face, but also Stephanie's and Cassandra's. Really fantastic job. And then we've got a response from Dick Grayson himself. "It took me 3 weeks to get the mustard smell out of my uniform last time." And the rest of the family, and you've got Cass, Steph, and Tim Drake all laughing at him. And he responds, 3 weeks. Then we move right back to, "Hey, it's Dave. Sorry I'm late, eating dinner." No problems, Dave. I hope you're enjoying your dinner, whatever it is. Never too late. Plus, I've got the links to the webtoons in the chat, so you can follow it with me if you really want to. And I hope you're doing well. And then we've got Bruce saying, "Thank God that worked. I hate fighting Condiment King." So he's not the only one that doesn't like fighting him. And that moves us to the end. For this one, even though we did have Batman make an appearance, you can follow him in the Detective Comics Batman run. If you really want to, you could probably follow the Court of the Owls or some of the other trades that have come out in regards to him and his character. Seeing that we had Tim Drake. Tim Drake has made an appearance in the Batman Urban Legends, along with, I think, Cassandra Kane, who I brought up before. We've also got... He tried ketchup. He tried to ketchup with water relish. That's a good one, Dave. That's a good one. Who else did we have here? All minus Damian Wayne, which was really good. Like, he's the only character that wasn't in this, but it was still a good story. No doubt about it. Now, with Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Kane, they will be starring in the Batgirls run. Of course, Dick Grayson's still a Nightwing run. And Tim Drake, he's been seen in the Batman Urban Legends, to which, well, at least in this one, he's not made out to be queer. But you do get to see a real fun Tim Drake. Now, let's move forward to the next episode, or the last episode. And it's Escalation. And I think many will enjoy this one, because yes, this one does have Damian Wayne back in it. But what's this escalation about, and who does it include? So, time to get started into this story. And we start off with, guess who? It's not Red Hood. It's actually Tim Drake. So, we've got Tim Drake working here on a bit of a notepad. And he's got his coffee mug. And then, guess who comes in? Slams the door open. Our Super Son is back. And someone responds, "That's my pen." And he responds, "Yeah, sorry." Needed something to write with, "I'm almost done." And he responds, "Give it back." And you get to see him snatch it from his hands. But how much further will this go? Let's continue along with the story. And this art, in regards to both of their faces, Tim's in shock. Damien's just letting the fireworks go off. And he's, "Hey!" And then he responds, "You should really learn to share." As he's holding his coffee cup. Now remember, Tim here really loves his coffee. The crime-fighting kind. We move into the next. Now, this is a great panel. I mean, this is a fantastic shot done for Damian Wayne. And he just got that look in his eyes as, what the hell are you scheming? So the story continues. And then we've got Tim looking once again. And he's, of course, in the kitchen. Where is it? Anyone want to guess what's missing? And we get a response from Damian, "Oh, looking for this?" And that Cheshire grin. And of course, it's his mug. And you just see the condition of it. And what's the response, of course? Tim says, "What did you do to it?" And his response, "Oh, I use it for some art projects." And of course, this gets Tim Drake a little bit upset. I'm gonna. And he just walks off and he says, "You should really learn to share, you know. Someone gets a bit of a taste of his own medicine." And now it's Tim's turn. Another great shot done by the artist here. The next day, Drake! let's see what continues. Lasers in the room. And the next, that little, I have a meeting today. All of his clothes. And he's down to his bears. And the next day, we, of course, catch up with Barbara Gordon, who's also seen in the Batman run, both by Tinian and Tamaki. And she responds, I'm not even gonna ask. And then we've got Tim Drake getting some Joker green dye in his hair. And he responds is, Joker green? Seriously? And then we've got Batman. Okay, this has to stop. Really, really good episode, this one, or good webtoon, this one. And then it's directly from Tim Drake. No idea what you're talking about. As he's wearing his costume. And then we've got Damien responding, you're speaking nonsense, again, father. And as you can see, their costumes, Damien's got plenty of glitter on his. Would have been funny if it also replaced Tim's toothbrush with the one that looks like a chroma. True, Shinkai, true. It would have been funny. And another fantastic job done once again by Webtoons. And of course, we've got Tim's costume saying, I'm with stupid, and it's pointing, it's got an arrow. So in other words, the arrow is on Tim's costume, pointing to him as the stupid one. Damien's got glitter on his. And then we've got the final looks coming from, last but not least, Bruce Wayne. Don't make me call Alfred. And then the response, consider the matter handled, directly from Damian Wayne. Yep, stopping. Yep, stopping. You got it. Who the real man of the house was Alfred here. And then we finish off with this particular story. This was really a top tier story. I mean, I love this one. Probably one of the best ones out of these 3 chapters. I still like the Duke Thomas one, which we got to see, and the sort of like the after effects of his like first proper relationship. And then we've got the next one having to do with the missions. It was really nice seeing the mission thing, and the one with the cases, I mean, not the mission. And having Condiment King and some of the other villains that they go up against. It was really nice to actually see this story come into being. One thing I'm really looking forward to is when DC grabs these webtoons and starts to put them out in a trade paperback. And considering how many chapters they've got now, they'd probably be able to put it into maybe 2 trades, depending on the size. So it was really quite interesting. And then last but not least, we've got Tim Drake, who we have seen presently in the Batman Urban Legends. But it's also nice to see, well, all 3 of the characters here. And that is Batman, Tim Drake, as well as Damian Wayne. And you can catch up with Damian Wayne's adventures in the Robin run by Joshua Williamson, which I am really enjoying. I still didn't like the first issue, but the issues after that have been fantastic. Moving on to probably the next thing is that we will be getting a Robin and Superman story, which involves Peter J. Tomasi working on the story. So you'll definitely want to look out for that. I hope I'll still be around to collect that and get that with all the crazy things that are happening here in Australia right now. Presently, I'm dealing with a number of comic haul delays, and it's really annoying the heck out of me. In fact, my patience has reached an end, and I've had to get in contact with my LCS to get on top of the case of it. And you know what? Big thanks to them, because all of my Super Sons related comics come through All Star Comics, and I really enjoy being able to review, of course, the Robin run. I still need to get the review up and out of the way for the last issue of Challenge of the Super Sons, which is still sitting somewhere in mail to be processed and be delivered. Vote. Seriously annoying. But apart from that, thank you to everyone who made it to this live stream. And hopefully we'll get to do this again in another 3 weeks as we cover the next 3 chapters, which will be chapters 13, 14, and 15. I really look forward to what stories will be coming out. And I'd like to ask those who are still here, which chapter out of these 3 chapters did you enjoy? Out of chapters 10, 11, and 12. And if you're watching this after the live stream, let me know in the comments what chapter out of these 3 chapters did you personally enjoy. Was it chapter 10 having to do with the end of Duke Thomas's story? Was it chapter 11 having to do with the Case's story? Or was it chapter 12 having to do with the Tim Drake and Damian Wayne story? I must admit, I also enjoy seeing a lot of the comments down here. This is something that I like to check out too. Shinkai, your personal response is, I enjoyed chapter 11. Was funny in choosing missions. Yes, it was. that Condiment King. I don't think they'll want to be messing with him again. And that includes Bruce Wayne, too. Not even he likes him. And this is just some of the comments just from this chapter alone. Bat siblings, Brat siblings, Brat siblings also. Also loved how Alfred was the final authority for discipline. Another great chapter. We've got another one here. Don't make me call real dad energy the Batman. I love the Joker Green. I love how Joker Green is an actual hair dye you can get there. There is green, dark green, ivy green, and Joker Green. Don't make me call your other father. And there's just some great comments down here. Well, a big thank you once again to those who made it through this live stream. And we'll see you again. Hopefully things will be fixed up soon in regards to the deliveries of what I'm waiting for. And I should hopefully have a beginning of when the next haul videos will be going up. So, and the next haul video should be consisting of the second week of October haul, which is of course delayed and still not here. We've also got the third week of October haul. Fourth week of October haul has made it here ahead of weeks 2 and 3. But I've already got the videos uploaded. I just am waiting for the additional hauls to turn up before I start to schedule those videos to go up on the channel. I know that the first week comic haul of November has been sent out, but I'm still waiting for it to turn up. The second week comic haul has been sent out, but I'm still waiting for it to turn up. So I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to organize all of these videos when they all turn up, and just to get it to go up in the order that it's meant to go up. So that means I'm going to end up probably having, or whenever the first week's, or whenever the week goes up for that particular, or for those particular weeks, I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about it. I might do the same thing as last time, but I might choose to keep the weeks separate, or a little bit more separate this time. So should there be any delays like this again, at least I've got something going up in that time until those deliveries turn up. Because this is really thrown, with the Australia Post delays, it has really thrown things out of whack for me and out of routine for me. And I love to stay in my routine, and that's probably the autism speaking. I don't really care. I just want my comics to review. Well, until then, have yourself an awesome day, and we'll see you again at the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude. And stay tuned for all the Rainbow Press and comic reviews. I don't know when I'll have my next Joker's Wild live stream yet. But I am thinking of maybe trying to get some small videos up which will connect to which will give some links in the description to some of the articles that have actually been posted on the Joker's Wild website. So that, stay tuned for that. Until then, have an awesome day, and we'll see you again at the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude.